guys. Okay, so this is part 2 of the religion, love, and faithfulness. They all come together because they're all something that I see quite a few people wanting in a relationship. Not just me, there's quite a few people. But, as I was saying in my last episode, how all the breakups I went through taught me something. And they did. Not only did they teach me something, but by me being sick for 5 years taught me so much as well. Because it taught me that I can't be a teenager anymore. I have to grow up. I need to be able to take care of myself. I have to be able to go to the ER and not expect my mom to be there. So, it was just time for me to grow up. And in God's way, that was Him preparing me for I need to let go. Which my mom got the same signal as that. She needs to back up a little bit, give me my space, because I need to, be who I am. Which brings me to another point about people thinking it's wrong for, a woman and a woman to be together and a man to be together. I see why do people even think that, that's gonna stop them. If they're in love, God put that person there for a reason. Get that through your head, because we don't just pick somebody for happiness. We pick them for love and respect and faithfulness, the joy. All of those are what can make a relationship so much better. Just by those few things. That's all you really need. And another point, about friendship. Okay, so I went through a couple of bad friendships where they weren't nice, they were disrespectful, they were lying, and I didn't like that, and of course it always came back to me. So dealing with your friends, okay, if you're having a serious argument and you know that that person keeps causing it, just drop them, because that's another part of God teaching you as to why you're going through all of this, and why He's preparing you that the life, the real life is rough. I can tell you that, and I'm only 19. The life is completely rough. You have to go through things alone. There's times that are scary and you don't know what to do. So as teenagers, we just have to stop and grow up and learn to respect each other and love each other and care for each other, no matter what. So honestly, if your friend has a problem with whatever you're doing or whatever your problems are, they're not meant to be there. A real friend, which my best friend is Yesenia, I call her my sister. A real friend is always there, to help you and try and understand you and care for you, and that they let you know that they're there for you completely. When I have a really bad day, I automatically text her and tell her, what's going on, and she's the one who can calm me down and keep me positive, about what everything's going on. Because I do have another best friend named Angel, and he's in the army, and he is the most amazing guy ever. He is also one of the biggest people I turn to, especially when I'm having a really bad day. I will talk to him and say, I don't know how to get through this. I don't want to keep fighting. And they keep telling me, you have to keep fighting. You have so much more to live for. And just remember that if you're sick and you're going through a lot, remember that you do have so much more to live for. You don't just have, you know, friends to live for, family to live for. No, you have your life to live for. You have so much more to go through and experience, and that's what put me on the right path, knowing that I'm not done. I have so much more to do. I have college, I have work, finally meeting somebody, starting a real, life with somebody. And if you give up fighting, you're not gonna have that. And you may think, oh, I'm never gonna have that anyways. No. God placed each and every person, and He made each person compatible with the one He chose for you. And I know you guys are probably thinking this is really religious, and I know it is, but this is how I honestly see things. I see it as, you have to respect each other, you have to love one another. I know there's times where you just want to hate somebody, but what's the point in hating them? Because honestly, it's doing nothing but wasting your energy. They were meant to leave for a reason, so don't worry about it. It's pointless for you to worry about it. Like, one thing my grandpa always tells me, especially when he comes over and I'm really upset, when I'm crying, he goes, you just gotta keep your head above water. And that will always stick with me, because when he came and said that to me, it was like he knew I was drowning, in my life. Like, I didn't know what to do. I couldn't get back up to the surface. It was just so hard. But by him constantly repeating and telling me that, it made me come up to the surface and realize, okay, if you keep your head above water, you're gonna get, so much air, and you're gonna live, and you're gonna be fine. And another thing that my mom tells me all the time, she says that she agrees with me that you have to respect, whether it's your boyfriend, your girlfriend, your best friend, whatever. You all have to respect each other, because from my view, I feel like people need to earn respect because of everything I've been through. But I don't waste my time hating them, because they're out of my life and it's pointless. Simple as that. I don't care if the people that know that I hate them, they see this, I don't care anymore. You put me through hell, and I had to get back on my 2 feet on my own. It was pretty much damaged goods. Like, I had to repair myself, which was horrible because it took so long. It took a psychologist, took a psychiatrist, it took having a group therapy, and that's what got me past it, learning that I'm wasting my time. I have so much more to focus on. Right now, my main focus is focusing on me and everything that I'm going through and that I'm going to go through, knowing that, they're not there to put me down, and I refuse to let anybody in my life that I know is going to put me down, because I don't have time to waste about that. It's just so difficult for me to, go through things with somebody being so negative. I also have a friend who I went to high school with, and she is honestly my inspiration. She was in a car accident, and things were pretty bad, but she didn't let it get her down at all. she got back up and walking, knowing that things were going to be okay. So she always reminds me that things are going to be fine. Don't worry about them, and you will get through them. And her name is Lupita, and she is so, so amazing. I know I probably said that about a lot of my friends, but there is very few people that I honestly believe are put in my life for a reason. There's a reason why, I didn't stop being friends with Angel. There's a reason why me and Yesenia reconnected. There's a reason why me and Lupita reconnected after, years of after high school. And, but those three are my go-to people about everything. Because honestly, my biggest sin is the fact that I can't control my lying. Like, if I know that I don't feel right about something, I will just make up an excuse and lie about it. I never see the problem in it until I started seeing people, being upset and, not knowing what to say to me and not wanting to talk to me. So it's like a no-win situation, because she or any of those people can still manage to make me very upset about everything. Oh man, you guys can see because of the glare. But yeah, I don't even know how to explain it. Like, I have tried everything to live the life that I'm supposed to live, but at the moment things are too difficult, and you have to remember that you can't let you can't let anything get you down. Whether it has to do with family problems, it has to do with, your belief in God or whatever you believe in, with your friends, with your boyfriend, just practically with anything, because everything in life is difficult. You can't change any of that. You can't fix any of that. You just have to continue to go on and live on, and just, like I said before, be who you are, not what people want you to be. People may want you to be this, perfect person who doesn't do anything bad and has to completely live by the rules. If you feel like that is not you, then that's not you. That's not the life you're meant to live. The life you're meant to live is what God has the path for to push you through. And that's what it was for me. I believed that I had to be, perfect. And, I believed that I had to be pretty to get attention. Because before, I would never wear makeup. And once I got to high school, I just started kicking on the makeup because, I wanted to be liked. I did everything I could to be liked. And I still ended up being not liked. And if you're, saying stuff to your family and they don't like it, then they don't like it. Because I know there's things that I've wanted to tell my family, but I just stopped and brought it back to me because I knew in my heart it was not the right timing to say anything. It's not the right time to say, hey, I dated a girl before, and, I still feel the same way, but I also like guys. And, it's just the fact of acceptance, through your family, which is, once again, one of the hardest things ever to do, because they're like, okay, I'm trying to get through this, but what can I do to get through this? And honestly, if you feel like it's the right timing and you have that courage, I encourage you to go for it. Just say it. Because if they don't like it, they don't like it. It's not their life, it's your life and the life that God has planned for you. So, I don't know what else to talk about, guys. All I can say is, if you don't know how to feel about anything, just put it in God's hands and God will help you through it. Because I went and saw a lady who tells you what message God has for you. Mine was that I met somebody, I met somebody who He put in my life for a reason. I don't know who that guy is. I mean, because I have a lot of guy friends. But I'm sure whoever He put, I will care for completely. And the lady also says that God's plan for me was to help others. And she saw me in nursing, which I really want to do, but if I cannot do that, I will continue to do YouTube videos and share them for everybody to see and to talk about, and for them to come to me and talk to me about things, just things like that. I mean, I love makeup, I love doing my hair, but honestly, I started this channel for pretty much advice and expressing myself, and not even my medical updates, because I go through a lot. I want you guys to see that I actually go through so much, especially for the people who say that I'm faking it and stuff. That's not faking it, because I don't want to have any surgeries. I do not want to keep taking medicine. I want it all done with, but it can't be done with until until everything's, all the procedures are done, and the doctors say, hey, you're A-okay, you're fine to go. Then I will be so happy, to go, to be with somebody and actually be happy about it. So, that's all for now. But, okay, one thing, my number one love is honestly my puppy, which I will show you guys. This girl right here is the love of my life. We got her when things got bad with my depression and my anxiety, and she's just always been by my side. She's always, literally, even when I'm sick, she will come and lay by me and like let me know that she's there and that thank you. Yes, I love you too. And that, that she's there for me and she cares for me. And she honestly is a therapy dog. When I'm sick and my mom's asleep, she will cry to my mom and be like, just like whimpering it till my mom wakes up, like, hey, something's not right. She's been sick, or, she's crying in her sleep, or practically anything like that. So this girl is, this girl is one of my God sent, because she's been there since the beginning, pretty much. When I got her, when my depression and stuff got worse, she just made absolutely everything better. I plan on getting another dog soon. We're just trying to decide which dog we want to get. We're gonna get her a sister, because she's 3 years old now, and we want to get either the same age or a little bit younger. But me and my mom just feel like it's time to. We didn't want to get another dog at first because, that it's difficult. She's a handful to deal with, and she is always on the go. She, she's a trickster. She likes to fake things out. For instance, when my mom hugs me, she goes crazy. So I will talk more about my dog in another video, which I'm gonna post right now too. Woohoo! I'm going on a roll right now. So bye guys. Say bye. Bye.